Sunday morning, Morgue chat. Just like I promised, I was not done last week. Yeah, I was trying to make up for my erroristic video at the DM3, so I gave you some really hardcore pertaining shit last week. And today I'm following up because you just can't talk about all that shit in 10 minutes. Time for some new shit. This is Grom, by the way. Any of you guys remember the old days of Killberry Unit? You remember Grom from the front of our drum set. His little light up eyeballs and the smoke coming out his nose. Well, they're going to light up your eyeballs and make smoke come out of your nose if it's in their agenda. This, we're going to call the broader picture. The broader picture. What is the broader picture? I was talking about food last week. Food, water, air. That's the broader picture. That's what we do on Sunday. We enjoy some food, a little water in my beer, and some air. Well, guess what? If you have all these things, then you are still able to fight. Now, if you don't have these things, your true inalienable rights, that's what your true inalienable rights are. Nothing more than food, air, water. Now, the food is now being controlled by Monsanto's corporation and the World Trade Organization. Your water is controlled by the Center for Disease Control. I think there's like 43 guys working there, man. They have no power, they don't do anything. They just have a big building. Now, your air is controlled by the World Health Organization, mandating things be done to the air for your benefit. All right. What I have to say to you, I'm not going to start lecturing, I'm not going to sermon like I did last week. I'm going to tell you to go looking for yourself at these things. There's alternative media out there. I mean, hence Morgue chat. This is what we are. We are alternative media trying to tell you something. There are thousands to every one of the government-fed, bureaucratic media that only tell you what they want to tell you. What they're allowed to tell you. But there are thousands of people on YouTube, MySpace, and crap like that are telling you the real shit. And you've got to look. They got references. Now, it's what it is all these bias-based media services, CNN, Fox Network, doesn't matter. They're all the same guy. And they are all owned by neocons. Neocons, neoconservatives. You know, that's to try to make you think that they're fucking conservatives. They are not conservatives. Conservatives mean preserving the real way of life. They are not conservatives. I am a conservative. A radical one, yes. But I am a fucking conservative. They are not. There is so much media information out there that you can tap into. But what is their one agenda that you should be looking at in all this? Population depletion. And by the way, I don't mean population control, which I've said in previous episodes. I mean depletion, not control. How? Food, air, water. That's it. I mean, fear-mongering. They're shoving fear-mongering down your throats. They're making you scared so that they can produce all the privacy violations on your behalf. That's removal of your rights. Mandates. No choice. That's what it means. That's what mandate means, by the way. No choice. Vaccines. They're pumping your kids full of vaccines that you don't need. Vaccines with their shit in it. And they sidestep your parental judgment by putting restrictions on your parental judgment as opposed to you being able to say, my kid's not getting this vaccine, or then your kid ain't going to school. That's what mandates mean. Alright. I mean, think about this. Homeschooled, there was a homeschooled person in New Hampshire, homeschooled little girl, and the state took her mother to court saying they couldn't homeschool her anymore because her views were too different than the other kids. They were the pigs, man. By the way, Gromit in the background. Salute to you guys, man. Hope to see you soon at a coalition show. Alright. Now I'm sickened, I gotta say, every time I have to go on YouTube and MySpace. I'm fucking sickened. You know why? Because the first thing that I see is their homepage, the front page. What people are watching? You know what people are watching? Whoopi rolls over. Best summer hairdos. Don't you like mine? Hey, Kanye disses Taylor Swift. There's something important. Jonas Brothers have an idea after a hard day. Oh, it's incredible. Incredibly fucking retarded. And I don't understand why there are millions and millions of recorded hits on this shit. That's what you're doing? That's what you're doing with your fucking time instead of looking at alternative media? You know, then I looked at viable media, thought-provoking, anger-inducing alternative media to make you think. And what do I see? 1,000 hits. 373 hits. You mean there's only 373 people in 1 million that actually have a fucking brain in their skull? I'm starting to believe that. No fucking wonder. Now, the 5 minutes of your day that you spent watching the puppy roll over could have been utilized to look what's happening in the broader picture. The broader picture. 3 minutes and 32 seconds could be spent to look at some alternative media and figure out what's going on. Then use the other minute and 28 seconds to call your goddamn congressman and tell him what you think. Because guess what? And this is what I was trying to allude to back in my Drunk at DM3 chat. Your one call, your one email is 13,000. It equals 13,000. 12,999 assholes who couldn't get up off their ass. Their apathetic, fucking lazy ass, McDonald's fucking fat asses to go and talk to their congressman and say, you will not do this. Because your congressmen don't know. You have to tell them. Remember, above all this, there are 6 billion. That's what this all alludes to. 6 billion humans on this fucking earth. And manageable society has been discerned to only contain 500 million. Therefore, for every 12 of you out there watching, 11 of you got to go. Hello, you one out there that's going to live. Because this is the only agenda. This is the main agenda. And if you don't open your eyes, you might as well close them and put pennies on because you're dead. That's it. There's more chat. There's Grom. Another beer for me. Fuck you if you don't open your eyes.
Ha ha!